Welcome back into DSI. Before we take a short trip down memory lane, guys, in just a few minutes, we're going to release our top 5 moments from the past winter sports season, but we have something special to share. Trey, you teased it before the break earlier this week. Maryland Public Schools Athletic Association released their all-state boys basketball teams with a couple of familiar faces and names making the squads. Obviously, North Carolina star Joey Adams was the only local player to make it on the first team. Adams, the catalyst behind the Bulldogs' run to the 2A state final, where they lost a heartbreaker to Lake Clifton. Y-High's Laquan Pettit, he got a nod on the second team. The do-it-all guard helped his Indians to a 24-1 record, undefeated in the regular season. On the third team is his teammate, Jaden Baker. He's only a sophomore, but the point guard was also one of the key parts of the Tribe's historic season. Now in the 3A and the 4A, who else? Stephen Decatur's Kevon Voiles received a third-team nod. Voiles, he's headed to UMES next year, and look, that's what he does. He averaged 31 points in the playoffs, en route to the Seahawks' third straight 3A state semifinal berth. Easton's Jaden Copper was the other local star to make the list, receiving honorable mention. He led the Easton Warriors to a Bayside North title. And this year's Mr. Maryland basketball is none other than Demetrius Mims, the high-flying swingman who has won back-to-back 2A titles with his 3A. I keep getting it mixed up. He's headed to Long Beach State next year.
He has a lot of state titles.
3A titles.
A lot of state titles.
He's really, really good. Let's just put it like that.
Exactly.
How awesome was it to see that kid at the Governor's Challenge?
And we saw him against Decatur. We've seen him so many times this year.
For 2 years now. We've seen him take down Decatur.
Dominate Maryland.
In the semifinals.
And those were Poly's first 2 ever championships. So a catalyst in that, and it made history in Baltimore.
And of course, Demetrius now is the all-time leading scorer at Baltimore Poly as well. So, you know, the career and the records just kind of keep rolling.
Exactly.
All right, we're on to the list. We searched high and far for the best moments of this past winter season. We had some great ones. We had the tough task of narrowing it down to 5. So coming in at 5 on the list, how about the year we saw at the Governor's Challenge? Amazing time always. This year, it got even bigger and better. We saw a player break the tournament scoring record.
That's right.
We also saw the longest game in tournament history with Bennett and Walkersville going 4 overtimes. I mean, overall, just a great time. And James and the crew are already preparing for the next one. How about that?
That's right. And we're going to transition. Here's number 4, Smyrna wrestling star Tony Wiest. Now you see him right there. Kind of has, you know, the headphones on,
awesome.
You know, kind of the look. But Wiest, so he really took his game or his match or his wrestling skills to the next level this year during his senior campaign, eclipsing the 100 pin mark. Now that's a feat that has never been accomplished in Smyrna history. Wiest also joined the prestigious Smyrna 100 Wing Club en route to his 3rd state title in 4 seasons. Now, not only was Wiest a leader on the mat, but off as well, having been a varsity wrestler since his freshman year. Wiest was widely idolized by many of the younger wrestlers, along with being feared by wrestlers across the Henlopen Conference. Yeah, really, to say the least. Now, the 3-time state champion will take his talents to the Division I level next year, where he will compete at North Carolina State. And guys, that is a program ranked inside the top 10 at number 6 currently.
The rich get richer, because we saw Wiest in that package that you did, and that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and our number 3 moment, the Bayside South. As we said, so many aspects of this division just awed fans and media, with Butch Waller and his Y-High Indians finishing the year 24-1. Losing in the playoffs. And speaking of playoffs, could anyone stop Kevon Voiles? The Stephen Decatur star led his Seahawks to their 3rd straight state semis. 30 points per game in the postseason.
Poor kid that he dunked on.
He went out swinging, going down in the record books. And over in Snow Hill, did any of us expect the Eagle boys to make a run to the regional final? Losing to Patterson Mill in heartbreaking fashion, Snow Hill shocked the region, beating out 1A South Powers in Washington and Chrisfield. And like we said, so many things that we just didn't expect, including this to the girls. Kayla Cook, what a year she had. A human highlight reel. Not only did she have 1,000 points in her career, but what else did she have, Trey?
Finished with 1,000 rebounds or something like that.
It seemed every night it was 20 points and 20 boards for her. And last but not least, Coach Darren Rogers and his Bennett Clippers with a season to remember. The young team winning their first Bayside South title since 1998, probably before half the team was even born.
Exactly right, man. And it doesn't even dawn on you how young those girls are until you say, hey, 1998, they're like, hey, we've never even seen 1998. What is 1998?
And I know you also, you were in a 3-point contest with one of those girls, right? The freshman sensation, Mika Hansen, right?
Yeah, but I cannot lie. She's a very good player. First team All Bayside South.
So you firsthand know how good this team is and how good they can be.
Yeah, she's first team all Bayside. I'm second. So
Second team all Bayside.
Trey, there it is. Plays with the Globetrotters, then plays with the James M. Bennett girls. Second team all
do it all.
Bayside.
That didn't make our top 5 list,
No.
but those are only our top 3 moments. After the break, our top 2 moments from the winter sports season. Something tells me that the Bayside North is going to like what they hear
Yeah,
and
tell me
see.
about it.
Stick with us. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.
Hi, I'm Jaden Copper from Easton High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.